article, McLuhan describes the shift from literature to electronic media. When some part of a person extends their being into technology, their sense ratio changes. As this sense is extended, it no longer changes our sense ratio. McLuhan gives examples of things which have impacted and transformed the new media into what it is today. In the 18th century, applied knowledge became accepted as a natural process. McLuhan describes that literature will have a conflict with itself in terms of its vision, which will be cumulative and imaginary, and literary expression, which is individual and split up to different parts. In the 16th and 17th centuries, the use of the visual method changed the process of mechanizing crafts. The assumptions made in the division of typography and in practicing crafts and exclusive social work were considered acceptable. Art and science in the 19th century shifts to the emphasis on art and physics in the 20th century. As people continue to interact with and see the emergence of new electronics, the previous mechanical age becomes easy to understand.
This article was first published in 1962 by Canadian professor and philosopher from the University of Toronto, Marshall McLuhan. McLuhan's intent in this article is to describe how typographic technology caused a shift on the perspective of those living in Western societies, and refers to a constant evolution of the view of change and growth in mental and physical state of humans. In the beginning of the article, McLuhan refers to an English poet by the name of William Blake. Blake mentions ratio of imagination, meaning different points of view can persuade technological advances. He states that when we change, technology is constantly improving, and our knowledge gets transferred to technological innovation. It was stated that a broad imagination can aid in the improvement of technology. However, may guide others into a linear way of thinking. Blake compares this reality to Gutenberg technology and argues that it caused a shift regarding the perspective of those living in Western societies. Overall, Blake characterizes this as a sign to describe the 7th episode, which includes 900 rhetorical figures portrayed by the institutions of oratory. The Galaxy Reconfigured, or the plight of mass man in an individualist